Do I hold the mic really close to my mouth or just here? You didn't give me the 3, 2, 1. Hello. Welcome to Summer Cheer 5.0, COVID style. Yay! Henry told me just act like I'm in my backyard in front of my friends. So that's what I'm going to do. Welcome. We're super glad you're here. Well, online here, wishing you were really here, but you know, life is different, but live music can still continue. So thank you for coming. Share this link with your friends. Let's have a party here in Anacortes. You could not ask for a more beautiful day. And so pour yourself a nice libation, have a little snack, and get ready to hear some good music. First, I want to recognize the crew. And we have behind the camera, I'm looking at Mitchell Johnson. Yay! Next to him is Henry Holgertz. Yay! Over there, we got Andrew Brenlin doing sound. And we have Luke Holgertz is like the director of this whole thing. So he gets to direct his parents today. So that is awesome. So I have recognized the crew. I've welcomed everyone. Now you get to hear from my better half.
All right. See, both of us want to thank Veritas Media for allowing us to rent their equipment and giving us this director here, Luke, to lead us through everything today. The setting here, our backyard is not a concert venue like it's been the last few years. This is a studio, recording studio instead. We've changed the stage so it faces north, and it's about twice as big as it normally is, so these guys can spread out a little bit more for social distancing. And everybody that's not on the stage, everybody in our family has tested negative this week for COVID. So we're thankful for that. And just to outline the show here, we're going to have about a half-hour bit here to begin with, and I'll get that band introduced in a second. Then there's going to be about a half-hour of recorded songs from our previous entertainers over the years. And at that time, we'll be cleaning off the stage and getting the other band in for the headliner group. I'm going to work backwards there. The headliner group is going to be Sweater Weather out of Bellingham in Sequim. And this group behind me right now, they're kind of got two names. Half the songs are written by John Seibold, an old buddy of mine from kindergarten, believe it or not. John is the one that's really got us going with live music the last 6 years or so here in Anacortes. And then the other half the songs are the band John Bisagna Disaster. And I just want to point out that that band, even though we often see them down at the Brown on Thursdays during open mic, they're just before the COVID outbreak, that they did open for the Violent Femmes down in Portland and Seattle. So with that, we'll turn it over to the John Bisagna Disaster and John Seibold.
All right. Thanks so much. This first song is going to be called Then We Go Home. Sometimes in the night I wake up in a fright. I hear you calling my name. I wish I was better. I'd write you a letter saying I'm mostly to blame. Hold on, I'll be there someday. Hold on, give you my hand to pray. Hold on, I'll take you far away. Hold on. go home. Then we go home. Then we go home. All right. Sometimes in the night I wake up in a fright. I hear you cursing my name. I wish I was better. I'd write you a letter saying I'm mostly to blame. Hold on. I'll be there someday. Hold on. I'll give you my hand to pray. Hold on. I'll take you far away. Hold on. Then we go home. Then we go home. Then we go home. Thanks.
All right, thank you. This one's called, yeah, vocals can't hear very well.
I can't hear it at all.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. I know, but we like to hear it to sing. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Okay. This is called Zimbabwe. John and I, that's John Bisagna. I'm John Seibold, and this here on bass for the first time. He just practiced a little bit before the gig here is Colin Schmidt, and that's Andrew Culp on drums. I wanna go to Zimbabwe. I wanna naivete. I've got to find a sunny day. Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. I wanna say what I wanna say, but you can't throw a stone without making a wave, don't you know? People talking, people say what they wanna say. Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. Bula bula, bula well, hurare. Bula bula, bula well, hurare. Gotta love your brother today. What the good book says we ought to obey, don't you know? Harder and harder every day. Don't you know I'm trying to find a way to Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. Freedom sounds are everywhere. You can't look around without being aware, don't you know? I got to say, I want to take a holiday to Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe, Zimbabwe. Bula, bula well, bula bula, bula well, bula well. Right on. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody. It's always fun doing this. This is a different year for sure.
Yeah, most of us have that COVID hair going. I like it.
This next song is called "Nothing's Gonna Bring Me Down." That was written and recorded during all this that's going on currently. Close enough. Maybe not, John. Got anything to say to the lovely people online?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. What? All right. Guitar tuning.
Don't want the truth, you just want the lies. You don't like him, but you like the disguise. Everyone's bound to die, people might die, and I'm in a great mood. I wanna be like him. What's wrong with that? Has his life in order, fancy car and a cat. Everyone's bound to die, people might die, and I'm in a great mood. 'Cause nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna bring me down. Nothing's gonna bring me down. What do you need from me? I don't need anything. I just wanna look up and see your face. What do you need from me? I don't need anything. I just wanna wake up and see your face. 'Cause nothing's gonna bring me down. 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 Thanks.
Yeah, nice, John. These are all originals by John and I. John's got a whole bunch of new stuff on all the social media, so check it out. John Bisagna Disaster. This one is called South Seas. Thank you. There was 40,000 people there.
All right, we have 2 more songs. This next one's mine. It's called Never Gotta Say Goodbye. And John, you want to start it?
Okay.
Okay. Keep the disaster flow. Sometimes I wonder what happened to you and I. Then I recall all the hospital stays and never gotta say goodbye. Never gotta ask you why. Worse has become an unbearable curse. Though I think that staying with you would be worse. You left me and your daughter alone. Sorry, honey, Mama's never coming home. Drunk soulmates breathing in new life. Then I watched as our relationship died. You know what I mean? Our relationship died. Do you know what I mean? Hi, John. You chose yourself over everyone else. You chose yourself, drinking the bottom shelf. You know, never gonna say goodbye. In late July was when you died. Thanks.
All right, this is called. And I wanna know who run the show. I talked to Hugo, he said, people gotta know how you feel. You gotta let it show. People gotta know. Says Dr. Hugo, you gotta let it flow. Head on into the faceless crowd. I'm talking to myself out loud. Just a dancing to the beat as I spin around and I fall down. Just extend my hands and feet as I listen to the sound. Talk about a derail. Talk about a boat without a sail. Mama says I look at life in a different way. I talk to Hugo, he said, people gotta know how you feel. You gotta let it show. People gotta know. Says Dr. Hugo, you gotta let it flow. Advertising signs, they try to con me. What you get ain't always what you see. I wanna be what I wanna be, but it might be self-destruction. As a train conductor says, there will be no more conduction. Talk about a hurricane, talk about a country gone insane. I can't believe what I read in the papers today. I talked to Hugo, he said, people gotta know how you feeling. You gotta let it show. People gotta know. Says Dr. Hugo, you gotta let it flow. All right, thank you.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate it.
Sorry. Hey, that was awesome. Thank you, John Seibold. And yes, this is Francis. And yes, this is the first time we have held him since February. So we're like just eating him up. Are we eating you up, Francis? Yes. He just got up from a nap. Anyway, while the stage gets cleaned off and etc., we are going to be showing you a awesome reel that Luke put together. It is our previous musicians who have come to Summer Cheer, and we're starting out with the one that will make everybody cry because that's what we do best. Our dear neighbor, Ken Bosworth. If you know Ken Bosworth, you actually call him, let's all say it, Boz. And so really sit back, enjoy, and soak in the magic of Ken Bosworth, Boz. Yay!
Summer cheer is here, and boy, do we need it. We also live in a wonderful area. We've lived here 42 years now. This weekend, the Arts and Crafts Festival, but it's this weekend. So we are pleased to be here and to take part in Summer Cheer. It's become an important part of our life here in Anacortes. So there's a song that was sung a long, long time ago. And I'm going to ask you to join in on the second time through. So here we go. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright sunny days and dark sacred nights, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're also saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They learn much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Okay. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and for you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright sunny days and dark sacred nights. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people walking by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're also saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than we'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah, as Louis would throw in. Thank you very much. Enjoy the night.
Once again, year after year. So we've traded Francis for his mom here, our oldest, Hannah. And Hannah was a big part of our first real summer cheer concert that we had in the backyard here. Val and I and John Seibold had been down at the H2O for a blues regional contest, and there's one duo in particular that just really stood out. And so we went back and were telling our kids about it, and Hannah said, hey, we know Ben and Joe from our experience down in Columbia City, down in Seattle. And so before I hand the mic over to Hannah to explain a little bit more there, I just want to also interject here that Val would suggest that if you're doing summer cheer at home or somewhere right now, if you want to post a photo or a comment on Facebook, we'd really appreciate it. So again, Hannah's going to explain more about Ben and Joe.
Yeah, so Ben and Joe are some of our good friends from South Seattle. They are people who are part of the Hillman City Collaboratory, and they run their own music nonprofit that goes around and does an amazing job educating people about the history of the songs that they sing, but also just the history of music in general. And their music right now is especially important. it's something that I think really ties in just kind of the reason why and the heart and soul of music, but also the stories of justice and injustice. And I think it also does a great job of capturing all these histories and we didn't make it into the textbooks are oftentimes in the songs. So please enjoy.
Now in that mine,
Now in that mine
was a dirty lump of coal.
was a dirty lump of coal.
The dirtiest lump
The dirtiest lump
that you ever did see. The coal in the mine in the ground. The smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around.
Digging in that mine,
Digging in that mine
was a working man.
was a working
the
man.
workingest man.
The workingest man that you ever did see. The man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, smoke keeps rising all around. Above that man
Above that man
was a walking boss,
was a walking boss.
the meanest old boss
The meanest old boss
that you ever did see. The boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. The smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around.
Paying that boss
Paying that boss
was a thieving little crook.
was a thieving little crook.
The thievingest crook
The thievingest crook
that you ever did see.
Crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. The smoke keeps rising all around, the smoke keeps rising all around. Owning that crook was a tricky little bank.
Was a tricky little bank.
The trickiest bank
The trickiest bank
that you ever did see. The bank owns the crook, and the crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, the smoke keeps rising all around.
Steering that bank
Steering that bank
was a naughty little boy.
was not a little boy.
The naughtiest boy.
The naughtiest boy that you ever did see. The boss sees the bank, and the bank owns the crook, and the crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, the smoke keeps rising all around. Sitting on that boy
Sitting on that boy
was a crooked old judge,
was a crooked old judge.
the crookedest judge
The crookedest judge
that you ever did see. Old judge on the board, and the board sees the bank owns the crook, and the crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around.
Pals with that judge
Pounds with that judge
was the senator's aide.
was the senator's
The
aide,
bribingest aide
the brownest day
that you ever did see.
The aide bribed the judge, old judge on the board, and the board sees the bank owns the crook, and the crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around. Daddy of that aide
Daddy of that aide
was a man you never know,
was a man you never know.
most invisible man
Was a visible man
that you never will see. The man you don't know is the daddy of the aide, and the aide bribes the judge, old judge on the board, and the board sees the bank owns the crook, and the crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around.
That man had the ear
That man had the ear
of a thick president.
over the president,
The thickest
the
press.
thickest president you ever did see. The
President's the aide, and the man you don't know is the daddy of the aide, and the aide by the judge, old judge on the board, and the board sees the bank owns the crook, and the crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around. Voting in that press Holding in that press
is the icing on the cake,
is the icing on the cake.
and if you don't like cake,
If you don't like cake,
then you never will eat. The cakes and the prayers gives the ear to the man you don't know who's the daddy of the aide, and the aide bribes the judge, old judge on the board, and the board sees the bank owns the crook, and the crook pays the boss, and the boss walks the man, and the man digging coal in the mine in the ground. Smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around, and the smoke keeps rising all around.
don't fuck it up, folks.
Just vote.
Hello, welcome back, Ben and Joe. They were part of Summer Cheer 0.20, so that was really fun. And then Summer Cheer, now I can't remember, 0.30, we had Beth and Aaron Whitney, and I should take it back, Fishburne. And so I really had the privilege of literally knowing Aaron since he was born, and it was really fun to see him grow up and then to find Beth. Beth found him, and they made just amazing music. So this Beth and Aaron will give more of an introduction to this piece. So hope you enjoy Beth Whitney.
Hello, Summer Cheer 2020.
Woohoo! Beth, tell us about this song.
Oh, this song is...
this recording in particular of this song.
Well, this is an orchestral arrangement of Raven, which it's kind of cool because when I wrote it initially, I was just sitting in the cabin and wasn't trying to write a song or anything, but
You did.
But I did. I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden, I just sang the song, sang it straight through. So, and then from there, we took it to the studio and turned it into a studio song. And then our good friend Blair Borland took it and made a 6-minute orchestral version of it. Yeah. So it's gone kind of the full gamut. So it's called Raven, and it's about simmering strength that grows in you, and trusting that strength.
And the orchestra is in Budapest.
Yeah, the orchestra you see in here is all the way over in Budapest. So our friend Blair created the score for all the different instruments, sent it off, and then they scheduled a day to get together and all play the song, and then they sent it back to us with video. And we want to thank Luke for putting some of that footage together into the video you're going to see. I've just had the footage for a long time, so it'll be fun to see that put together. But yeah, thanks for having us, and
enjoy
your evening.
Raven fly on a river, rapids raging in her chest. See her body flying over with a song of wild unrest. River roll down the mountain, wash your face in the sea, tell the sirens I'm coming, I'm coming, and they see. sing me a lullaby. Lay my trembling bones to sleep. Raven cry, river roll, till the sirens are coming, till the sirens are coming. Till the sirens are coming, I'm calling and they see. I'm calling and they see.
All right, back again here. Just a lot of activity, getting the stage transferred over, getting everything disinfected, all the microphones disinfected, baby wipes, using baby wipes and everything. I guess it's my job to introduce Jacob Navarro, who probably likes to talk less than I do, and he's going to share one of his fairly recent songs, but we particularly asked him to play this song, Mother of Exiles, and he and Beth and Aaron shared the stage 2 years ago for us. So here's Jacob Navarro, another Anacortes native. Right.
Hi everyone, virtual hello to you all, and thanks Jeff and Val for organizing this. I wish we could do this in person. So I'm introducing a song I wrote called Mother of Exiles. I wrote it a while back now when I noticed a real groundswell in anti-immigration and nationalist feelings. I think with the exception of indigenous tribes, anti-immigration movements are seldom on the right side of history. I'm also not big on monuments. I appreciate architecture and sculpture, but I'd rather go walk in the woods and look at a mountain. I think our attempts at grand gestures like that pale in comparison. But that said, I've always been moved by the Statue of Liberty and the poem, The New Colossus, which is found on a plaque at its base. When I think of people coming to this country, fleeing one of the many kinds of persecution that humans seem creative and intent on doling out, instead of being greeted by a symbol of masculine might and intimidation, like a classic warrior holding a sword up high, instead being greeted by a woman towering above them, and she's holding up a light. That moves me. I think this world could use more light. So anyhow, this song is called Mother of Exiles. My good friend and really talented guitar player, musician, Naveed Elliott joins me. And wish everybody the best. Be well. Lightning in a bottle, and mile after mile, we followed her light to the Mother of Exiles. A little boat on the ocean, under the sun hot as fire, all to live in the home of the Mother the darkest night, mile after mile, all live in the home of the mother of exiles. Oh, sweet lady, though the cruel winds call, to the passions of fear, don't let us fall. Oh, sweet lady, children sing at your shore, do not turn them away from your golden door. Through the darkest night, mile after mile, we followed the light to the mother of exile. Through the darkest night, mile after mile, we followed the light to the mother of exiles. Through the darkest night, mile after mile, we followed the light to the mother of exiles.
All right. All right. Thank you again, Jacob. This time I'm going to let John introduce Bootleg Sunshine. Last year at this time, our grandson was about 8 days old or something like that. So, to tell you the truth, we weren't sure if we were going to be attending last year's summer cheer. So John ran the whole thing for us. So, and John had this connection with Bootleg Sunshine over the years, and I'll let him explain that.
Yeah, Bootleg Sunshine, just a really fantastic band, like world-class players. Harold, I've known for a while. He's been kind enough to let me sit in, and they do a bunch of kind of world beat stuff as well as kind of, classical. Anyway, a whole variety of stuff. So I guess I'll just introduce him, Harold Belskis, and he's going to talk about Bootleg Sunshine, I think. All right.
Hey everybody, this is Harold with Bootleg Sunshine. Thank you so much to Jeff and Val for putting this on, and the whole community for being so supportive of live music, even when we can't have it in person. So that's awesome, thank you guys. And also, thanks so much for contributing to a bunch of really cool local causes, national causes, and international charities for this little event. We personally live in Seattle, so we are advocating for Real Rent Duwamish, and it's realrentduwamish.org is an organization that honors financially the first people who were in Seattle. So this video we're gonna watch is of us playing a while back in Seattle, and it features Anacortes Local on drums, taking a crazy solo at the end, Devin Buse, so hope you enjoy that. And we hope very much to see you sometime very soon. Take care of each other, take care of yourselves, and yeah, enjoy.
So there's a drone up there somewhere. Anyway, two things. One, yes, there's a drone. One thing that we want to announce is that we really encourage you to use this time to consider making a donation. We did not pick any specific organization. Lots of different musicians do have some. One that we have supported is the Equal Justice Initiative, Brian Stevenson's work. And then also another one, All in Washington, which is really great about All in Washington, is if you go to that site, it breaks it down by county, really breaks it down to making it as local as you want. So that's one thing that we encourage you to use this time to do. Again, if you want to snap a photo of what you're doing. The other, while you watch Summer Cheer. And then another final thing is that owing to the fact that one of the musicians of the Sweater Weather Band, a young man named Joey Gish, who is a really talented violinist and singer, Joey is actually on his way here. He is an essential worker who actually works in the labs for COVID testing, and he could not get off of work early to come to this. So Jeff's going to tell you a little filler to add a little time as Joey gets here.
All right. So anyway, last week, Francis' birthday. You've heard about that a few times, and his parents, Hannah and Andrew, had put together a really nice video. So we're stealing part of that video from last week's birthday party, a Zoom birthday party that a lot of folks were able to attend across the country, and that was a lot of fun. So anyway, we're going to say happy birthday again. We're not going to sing it. We'll just say happy birthday again. And the reason we're not going to do that is because his other grandparents start off this 3-minute section on the video. So again, happy birthday, Francis.
And also just really soak in the wonder of a little guy growing up. We've had a lot of hard things this year, and I think it's really good for all of us to just see the wonder of discovery and wow.
So we have your birthday plate here. It says July on it. Everybody in the family has one. And we have a candle for you and a lemon bar because that's all we had to put a candle in. And we want to sing you happy birthday. Happy birthday, we love you. Happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. When you blow out the candle, one light stays aglow. It's the love light in your eyes where'er you go.
Strange world, like a candle you were meant to share the fire. I don't know where we come from, I don't know where we go, but my arms are made to hold you, so I will never let you go. Cause you were born to change this life. You were born to chase the light. Cause you were born. Love your mother, yeah, she's a good one. She'll build you armor, keep you warm as a hen. The stars may fall, the rains may pour, but I will love you evermore. Cause you were born to make this right. Cause you were born to chase the light. Cause you were born. I will hold you from above. I don't know why we're here, and I don't know how, but I'm here with you now. I am here with you now, 'cause you were born to make this right, 'cause you were born to change this life, 'cause you were born to chase the light, 'cause you were born.
Thanks for indulging us. And also, Joey still isn't here, but the band has other songs that they can do while he arrives, and we want him to arrive alive.
So I think in the similar way that one of our other our previous groups were friends with Hannah and Andrew, this band that we're going to hear next year is good friends with Luke. Yay! 2 of them are his housemates, and I think 2 other ones are housemates over in Squim, something like that. So I mean they're practicing social distancing here, obviously, but they also both households live together in a different way.
Yeah, we really have enjoyed listening to Sweater Weather. We've gone and seen them live a couple times, and just very, very fun music. So we really encourage you to clap and stomp wherever you are, and just have a great time with it. We'll let the band introduce themselves, and it looks like almost everyone's here. We're still waiting for Joey. And for those of you who know Don and Margaret Campbell, Joey is actually their nephew. So Don and Margaret, he will be coming. He will be coming. So with no further ado, would everyone who is socially distanced around here, would you just clap for the Sweater Weather String Band?
Thank you to our adoring fans. We had to scramble to figure out which songs we could play without Joey, because he's a pretty important part of the band. But here we go. We're gonna do original song by Lucinda Williams to start things off here. All right, be a seat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody's had a few. Now they're talking about who knows who. I'm going back to the Crescent City, where everything's still the same. This town has said what it has to say. Now I'm looking at that back highway and the longest bridge I've ever crossed over Pontchartrain. Two little on top, that's what we'd say. The night away, me and my sister, me and my brother, we used to walk down by the river. Hardly wait until I can hear my zydeco. Let's say le bon temps soleil. Take rides in open car. My brother knows where the best bars are. Let's see how these blues do in the town where the good times stay. Too tall, so tall. That's what we'd say. We used to dance the night away. Me and my sister, me and my brother, we used to walk down by the river. Thanks. Just gonna tune my guitar real quick. It's been a while since we played a show. Kind of nice for us to get to do this again. We really missed it. You know, some people, I kind of was falling apart not getting to play shows, so I'm happy to be doing it, even if just to a camera. It's pretty nice. This is this song is on some recording we did right before the whole thing started really happening. It's Robbie Burns lyric. I don't know where the melody's from, but it's I like Robbie Burns stuff, and it's a nice one, and we don't need a violin for it, so here we go. It's called Green Grow the Rushes. And it's actually called Green Grow the Rashes, but I kind of cheat that because if you're not Scottish, it sounds weird. Here we go. There's naught but care on every head, in every eye that passes. Oh, what signifies the life of man if 'twere not for the lasses? Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, green grow the rashes. Oh, the sweetest hours that e'er I spent were spent among the lasses. Worldly cares and worldly men may all go topsy-turvy. Green grow their ashes, oh. Green grow their ashes, oh. The sweetest stars that e'er I spent were spent among the lassies, oh. Green grow their ashes, oh. Green grow their ashes, oh. The sweetest stars that e'er I spent were spent among the lassies. Green grow their ashes, oh. Green grow their ashes, oh. The sweetest stars that e'er I spent were spent among the lassies. Thank you. For a second here, but there it is.
What do we got next?
We got Crush next, technically. Yeah, we can do Such a Night. All right. Well, we're gonna do just keep going here with Dr. John number, normally reserved for further on in the set, but we're mixing things up today. All right. So that starts with you guys doing your little drum and bass thing, I think. Sure. All right. A 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Such a night, such a night, sweet confusion under the moonlight. Such a night, such a night, steal away, time is right. Your eyes met mine at a glance. Let me know I had my chance. You came here with my best friend Jim. Now here I am trying to steal you away from him. But if I don't do it, somebody else will. 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 Come on. Such a night, such a night, sweet confusion under the moonlight. Such a night, such a night, steal away, the time is right. Couldn't believe my ears. My heart just skipped a beat when you asked me to take you walking down the street. You came here with my best friend Jim. Now here I am, stealing you away from him. But if I don't do it, somebody Thank you. Well, Joey's here. Hi, Joey. Nice to have you. You want to do Grandma Swamp? Crush? Yeah, can I get your A real quick?
Good to have you, Joey.
Hey, we're gonna. Oh. All right, man, that baby has really earned its keep today. I tell you what. All right, let's. We're gonna do a couple fiddle tunes that our recently arrived fiddler Joey wrote. First one's called "Grandma is in the Kitchen and She Ain't Got No Shoes On," and the second one is called "The Swamp Mountain Stomp," in memory of our erstwhile banjo player Richard, who still plays with us whenever he can. And he just loved a place called Swamp Mountain. Here we go. Grandma's in the kitchen, she's not wearing socks. Grandma's in the kitchen, she ain't wearing socks.
You tune up.
No, we're fully out of tune.
All right, I'm tuned to a tuner.
Oh, I wasn't doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. I will. I was. I feel like I was a little bit above everybody else there, tuning. So
This thing doesn't work, Colin.
Trying to minimize the. That was it was highly intentional. Yeah. Yeah. I want to make some. There's probably a joke out there about tuners and tuna, but I don't know it.
Come on, dig
I don't
deep,
have it in me. I'm sorry. Oh, that's all. Oh wow, we're getting. Why do people in Alaska wash their dishes in Tide?
Why?
In Tide. Because it's too cold out Tide.
What else you got?
Let's see. There's one about an epileptic oyster shucker, but I'm not going to tell that one right now. I think this is a family event.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know any?
No, introduce the band first.
Oh, yeah, let's introduce the band. That's a great idea. Thanks, Val. I really forgot how to do this whole gig thing. Okay, well, on the port side of the stage, we've got the two Collins, Colin Schmidt on bass, and Colin or Coco or Coigine, as we call him sometimes, McAvinci on mandolin. Colin is soon to be deployed on a research vessel, which he feels ambivalent about, and Coigine lives with me in Sequim, Washington. On the starboard side of the stage, we have Adam Ummer on the drum kit, and Joseph Gish, who you're probably familiar with from his conspicuous by his absence and his essential worker status on fiddle. Midships, they live in Bellingham. Amidships, the figurehead, if you will, of this vessel of music. My name's Will Chepney. Yeah, I can hear you all laughing there through your computers. Are we ready to go? Are you tuned?
I was half a step flat.
Yeah, you were all flat. Let's try that country song. Fresh. All right, nice and speedy here. 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, the first time that I met you, I thought this might be the one. But then I hesitated. You went off and had your fun. And now every day I'm paying for my sin of being shy. 'Cause I never say nothing. All this bluffing's got me so low that I could die. And every time I see you on the town with other guys, well, it makes me feel like shards of glass are tearing up my inside. But when I try to tell you, I just turn my head and blush. Oh, darn me, darling, but I think I got a crush. There's nights I try to forget you, try to cool this jealousy. But then there's nights when I can't sleep for hoping you'll sleep with me. And each time we're together, I want so much to end this grief. But you know my tongue comes all undone and winds up stuck between my teeth. And every time I see you hanging out with the tight, well, it makes me feel like a little baby with a real bad case of the grass. Yes, my stomach, it is aching, my cheeks, they are flushed. Oh, pardon me, darling, but I think I got a crush. Tell about it, Joey. running round with other men. Well, it makes me feel like draining a bottle of that fine old Seagram's gin. But even through the haze of liquor, the pain ain't still too far. Oh, pardon me, darling, but I think I got it crushed. I'll get tight now. That I'll wind up dancing with a brand new crush next week. Till then, every time I see you at the bar with the smoke, well, it makes me feel like draining the log jam between my smokes. I should just go over and say something. But then again, what's the rush? Oh, pardon me, darling, I think I got it drunk. Oh, you can show me, honey, I still think I'd have a crumb. I didn't let you beat me, sweetie, I really must have a crumb. Oh, what you say? Let's do Drowsy Julie Lynn. Alright. Everybody get fast on Julie. We did a set of Irish tunes now. How are we doing on time? Okay, great. Yeah, there's beers over there in the bucket. Here, Val's gonna get you a beer.
Maybe put in order for 2 more. Is that sooner?
I wish I could say that we're kind of disorganized because we haven't played a gig in 6 months, but I think this is just kind of par for the course with us.
Pretty normal.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, everybody's having fun. It's a beautiful July afternoon. Hopefully you brought your computer or monitor or projector or whatever you're watching this on out to a sunny green place and feel as if you're right here with us. I sure feel like you're with us here. I really feel you coming in through the interwebs here, through the radiation that's killing our children. And let's move on.
It's the last thing you need. Another thing to do that. Oh gosh, it'll keep you safe. Okay, ready? Let's do some fluttery things.
Julia Delaney and Tamlin, 3 Irish tunes that we like to do. Let's do Wait for a Train now. Let me tune real quick. Joey's going to tune real quick. I actually want to take a moment to highlight all the masks that are on display here. Colin, can you just pause for a second in front of that camera? Okay. Because I feel like we've got a really great selection of the different themes you can have in your stylish mask. Starting with Adam in the back. Adam has just the basic blue. Really timeless style. Can't be improved upon, in my opinion. Oh, sorry. Adam has the basic blue, timeless style, can't be improved upon. Then Joey over here has a fun theme mask. He's got if you look closely at him, he's got a golf themed mask. He's got some golf balls, some tees, and a very, very green piece of turf. They're using a lot of fertilizers on that. Colin, shout out to my mom, by the way, who made these 2 masks. I think she's watching. Colin has a nautical themed mask over there. I don't know if he likes boats, but that's what he's wearing. Looks like he's got a celestial chart, a compass rose, all sorts of good stuff. And then Colin in the back has he's kind of the pretty boy of the group, so he's got the more romantically oriented kissy face. And then of course the dirtbag bandito option is what I have here, just the classic bandana, can't go wrong. Fits around your neck, useful for a bunch of other stuff, multi-purpose. I like it. Anyway, we're gonna do an old Jimmy Rogers song about trains now. Yep. Kind of peppy. Oh. Let's try it again. Solid. Volume's on now. Great.
Can we just start it right on it?
All right, sure.
Yeah.
So we'll just start on the last.
Nice and peppy.
All right. A 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, 3, 4. All around the water tank, waiting for a train. 1,000 miles away from home, sleeping in the rain. I walked up to the brakeman to give him a line of talk. Said, if you got money, sir, you won't have to walk. Well, I haven't got a nickel, not a penny can I show. Get off, you railroad bum. And he slammed the boxcar door. I'll slam it, Joe. Texas, a state I dearly love. The wide open space is all around me, the moon and stars above. Nobody seems to want to give me a helping hand. I'm on my way from Frisco, going back to Dixieland. Well, my pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain. 1,000 miles away from home, waiting for a train. Dixieland, where my pocketbook is empty and my heart is full of pain. 1,000 miles away from home, waiting for a train. Miles away from home, waiting for a train. Thank you. How's everybody doing on tuning here?
Good question, Joe.
Joey, I'm curious why you brought that one. Why?
The bridge is from my violin.
Right here. Oh, so you only have one bridge?
Yeah, and I thought I'd have time to switch it over.
Why don't you just get another bridge? Anyway, we're gonna do a song I wrote. Annie, come be by my side. Show me things that I don't need. Annie, come tomorrow. I just want your mouth to feed. I'm a scared and lonely guy. Don't know what I'm living for. Watch the days pass me by. On my side on the bedroom floor. I can't stand to hear myself play. I fell in love a while ago, but I can never make the mistake. Thinking that I wrote a song. Summer came, I went outside. Autumn's rolling on, I'm looking for somewhere to hide. And when I saw you running out across Playing a lot of banjo lately.
Why didn't you do that?
Good question, Joey, but let's do that now. I just gotta switch straps. Blossom Bar and Neil Candy. We're gonna do some other ones I wrote. And we can do Mystic after that because I'll be on a band.
Sounds good. Colin, can you hear A? Yeah. Have it slips.
Cleansing power, are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Okay, yeah.
You know the COVID, the kind of recession in live music has been hard on everyone. I had to sell one of my straps. I only have one left now. That's why I'm going through this whole thing here. As you can see, a collector. Deep pockets. You know, really got me through some hard times, but now I'm really the unseen costs are starting to make themselves clear as I try and switch this. There's no business like show business. Can I get a?
We got several notes to show. Can tuner?
Yeah, is tuner working?
Yeah, it works great. You have to hold down the power.
We also just sell about half of our collective band tuners. Only keep the kind of crappier ones. Those of you who know something about banjos will be thinking, why is he bothering? But, you know, I think it has a lot to do with the philosophical anyway.
no, you nailed it. It's perfect.
As I was saying, the philosophical concept of the absurd, which is that in spite of the inevitability of death and failure, we've got to continue anyway, and that's why I tuned my banjo.
Let's see the Mystic Spiders there. Yeah.
What my praxis, my existential praxis here with the banjo tuning, or what are we talking about with power? Or you mentioned a song. Never mind. Okay, cool.
Whose swim trunks are on this stage?
Stage banner is pretty rusty too. Just. First two tunes were called Blossom Bar and Mule Canyon, written by me, and that one was Mystic Spiders, written by Joey. And you can find them all on our forthcoming album, Sweater with a String Band, On the Lamb. And for those of you who don't know, we have a sheep theme in our artwork and merch. And this, I'm not going to spoil the artwork for this, but it will not disappoint, so keep an eye out for that.
Goblin? That's pretty good. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do both. Oh, yeah.
All right, these are. I need this mic. I was singing on the album too, Joey.
You know what? I'm assuming you've
right, Stephen Gish, attorney-in-law, for those of you seeing.
That's right.
Solicitor in Squam, Washington.
I'm going to pour some beer on this to sanitize it real quick. Luke, is that cool, Luke?
It's my mic, so go for it. I know you will anyway.
This next song is dedicated to all of you who are trying to make breakfast. All right, ready?
Me and Adam, right?
Yeah, you guys speak it. Yeah.
Ready? Yep. 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta turn my bass on.
Yeah, hold on. Let's try that.
All right.
Because it's in 3/4.
I think we're ready. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 2,
1.5 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of sugar, 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt. This is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes. If for that it's your fault. Take the dry ingredients, mix them together, stir in an egg and 1 or more cups of milk. This is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes. If for that it's your ilk. Preheat the griddle, warm up the syrup, pour on the batter and serve the cakes hot. This is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes that are not store-bought.
One, two, three, four. If you give a man a pancake, he will eat for a day. But if you teach him this recipe, then he will say, sing with me now, this is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes. This is how you make pancakes the old-fashioned way.
That's good. Well, I guess I'll let Will sing this last one. Hopefully we can get a harmonica solo on this next one.
John around? John? That's not John, that's John. Jake. Jax. You know. It's okay, it's okay. A minor.
It's pretty long. You'll have a chance to. Ready? Let's just start with the 4 on the 4 kick. Me and you at the same time. Saw a bunch of goblins having a rave. They're jumping left and jumping right. Yeah, they look fit to go all night. Goblin foot, goblin foot. Goblin foot, goblin foot. Well, the left one's quick and the right one's too. That's Mr. Goblin foot to you. Goblin. Got worms grubs between his toes. He's got a snack wherever he goes. Goblin foot, goblin foot. Goblin foot, goblin foot. Well, the left one's crooked and the right one's too. That's Mr. Goblin foot to you. There's hair on the bottom and hair on the top. It sure doesn't make a handy mop. It smells real bad, that's for sure. That goblin needs a pedicure. Goblin foot, goblin foot. Goblin foot, goblin foot. Well, the left one's crooked and the right one's too. That's Mr. Goblin Foot to you. You want to do like Red as the Rose? We can do that one while it's nice.
If you insist.
Well, our clamoring, enormous,
Yeah, that
sold-out
applause
audience
really
is.
Thank you.
All right, settle down. Hey, nobody's made that joke before and during this whole thing. I'm sure every streaming joke is just brand new and fresh. Well, yeah, we're gonna do another corny kind of Celtic sing-along Clancy Brothers style one that we like. It's called "Red as the Rose." Here we go. It's in the key of G. No, it's not in there. Okay. Come over the hills, my bonny Irish lass. Come over the hills to your darling. You choose the road, love, and I take the vow. You'll be my own love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Clear is the lily of the valley. Clear as the water that flows from the Lord. My love is fairer than any. Just down in Killarney's green woods that we strayed. And the stars, they were shining. Moon shone its rays on her locks of golden hair. I swore I'd be her true love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. We're done? Okay, well, thank you very much. We've been Sweater Rose String Band, and thanks for having us, Holt Geertzes, and hope to see you all soon when things are better.
Sorry.
This is a microphone that the harmonica player used. That's right.
We're just being careful.
John was negative.
John was negative because he's going with us on our trip.
Yep. Anyway, again, thanks for all the musicians that joined us tonight, live and recorded. I just want to give a shout out to Tim Ryerson over in Yakima, who was giving us feedback on sound all evening. Thanks, Ann and Tim, for joining with us here.
I'm going to ask Henry, can you pan that camera over to those two guys? Do they have to do something? Here, Luke and Andrew. Yay! And then Henry, you and Mitchell need to like run in front of the camera or something. I don't know. But one person that Henry pointed out that we need to say a big shout out to is Anacortes High School's digital media teacher, Jim Thompson, JT, who taught them all what to do. We really want to thank the musicians. Sweater Weather, awesome. John Bisagna, disaster, not a disaster. John Seibold, you know, right here, John Seibold. And the only other thing we want to remind you of one more time is if you are able to, if you want to donate in honor of Summer Cheer to anything that moves you, please do let us know. And if you took any pictures or anything, it was beautiful to see messages from people. And as beautiful as this evening was, it reminds me of how much we miss you all being together. But hey, we made the best of it. We did. So thanks, everyone. Have a great summer.